How's everybody doing tonight, man? I see we've got at least one person in the chat already. I really appreciate you being here. I'm going to kind of hang out for a few minutes and just talk about my day until we get some more people in here because I don't want everybody to miss this. I don't want to have to keep repeating it. So hold on one second. I'm having technical difficulties. Stop it. Okay. Boom. So y'all know that I had some technical difficulty being able to read some of you guys' comments sometimes because my phone is really small, right? So I specifically got like this huge iPad to be able to read your guys' comments. Yo, Mason, what's up? 99, baby, bang, bang. Oh, I see so many of my people that I love in here now. How's everybody doing? Hey, hoping everyone having a blessed week from Life in Prison, West Virginia. If you guys aren't following him, man, I'm telling you, that dude is fire. His content is awesome. If you like me, you're probably going to love him, man. He's great. So, hey, I saw you, Cynthia. My day's been great. It's been so blessed, man. I hit chest at the gym, feeling big swole, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Shane, glad you're here, brother. What's up, man? Yeah, everything's been wonderful. It's been really beautiful. It's been a great day here in Florida. It didn't rain much today. It's been raining the past few days, and it's been kind of a bummer. Today has been absolutely lit. Little True, what's up, man? I want to give a huge shout out to my mods, man. I got the best, absolute best mods. They're awesome. So I'm really glad that all of you guys are here. Thank you for being here. I love you so much. Mason wants to know, can we get a workout routine or gym vids? If you guys want gym vids, I'd be happy to do gym vids, man. I was a personal trainer at Gold's Gym for years, and I really love everything about the gym. I just didn't know how many people, there's so many people doing that like, you know what I'm saying? Like have like ripped abs, brother, and the vascularity, like Wes Watson, fucking big old veins, bro. I don't got the big old veins like Wes Watson or whatever. Like he's doing whatever he does. So I didn't know how many people would be interested, but you know, like I can tell you what I know. I'm not in the best shape that I've ever been in, but I have absolutely coached champions in bodybuilding. So, hey, I just saw my homeboy Harvey Talks Prison in here, man. If you guys aren't following Harvey, he's one of my mods. He's one of my good friends. You guys should absolutely be following Harvey, man. If you're into the prison content and you want to know the real shit, that's my dude. That dude's legit as hell. So, hey, Joseph, you graduate tomorrow, man. Hell yeah, brother. I'm so proud of you, dog. Keep that up. Hey, we're all proud of you, bro. The Mystery Cook, hello, Big JD. Is everyone scared of you when you walk down the street in a pub, etc.? First off, I don't do much going into pubs, bro, because I'm in recovery. I'm clean and sober, so like I don't really go into that type of place, man. It's not an appropriate place for me to be unless I have an event. Like if I have, if I'm doing stand-up, or if I had a band going and I was playing with a band or something, then I would go to that type of place. I just don't do that, like, because, you know, for me, if you hang out long enough at a barber shop, you fitting to get a haircut, dog, and I'm not fitting to end up drinking, because once I drink, bro, I'll be like, yo, I'm just going to have a beer, and that beer turns into a six-pack, that six-pack turns into, hand me that bottle of Jameson's! Next thing I know, somebody's, like, putting their key up to my nose going, homie, you too drunk, hit this. And then I'm off to the races, because it's usually that stuff that I don't like, and I'm like, bro, what are we in middle school? Why are we doing YOLO? And then I'm like, yo, we need to get ourselves some of that real stuff, brother. And then I'm getting an ounce of that, like, real go fast, like that high octane, you know, the bad stuff. And then it's just a problem, bro. Like, I'm a problem. But for the most part, I don't think people are afraid of me. Like, I try to carry myself, like, when I'm around other people, I go out of my way to like, smile and to be friendly, to hold doors for people, because I know that, like, I have kind of an intimidating persona. And I don't want to make anybody else feel uncomfortable. So, like, that's just how I operate myself. You know what I'm saying? I have to go back here, man, real quick. Bruh Gordino. Hey, what's up, man? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Your videos and energy get me through the hard days at work. Please keep up the skits with Ian. Y'all are funny as hell. It's great. Hey, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you, dude. That's beautiful. Thank you. James Bach, man, thank you so much. Are you kidding me? Dog, I really appreciate that. Thank you for the love. James Bach says, hope this helps your work, bud. Hey, man, from my heart, bro. I really appreciate you. Thank you. That absolutely does help, bro. It's hard out here sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, working in recovery is not one of those fields where you get like a lot of financial gains out of it, man. Working in recovery, like as a recovery coach, like, you know, honestly, it's a service position. It's a position where I get the opportunity to be able to help other people. And like the rewards are not that monetary. They're really like emotionally, spiritually, you know, the reward is like seeing other people like that light click on in their eyes. And you know that they start to see that they don't have to go back to that other life, bro. And then you see them succeed. You see them meet up with their family for the first time in years. You see them get their first job, bro. You see them get their first like car in years. You know what I'm saying? Like seeing that type of stuff, that's really the reward. So like these, people doing beautiful, genuine, kind shit like that, man, that really helps. I really appreciate you. Tristan Gaines, what's your height and weight, bro? You getting real personal right there. I'm just playing. I'm like 6 foot, and last time I checked, I was 253. I've lost a little bit of the gains, bro. Like, I haven't been in the gym as much as I wish that I was. I know that my meal plan is not on point. I'm never tripping about, like, having abs, bro. That's not me anymore. Like, I'm in my 40s. Like, I don't need abs. You can kind of see them a little bit. They got a little bit of fluff on them. But, like, I just want to be big. I want to be fit. I want to be able to do the things that I need to do. And for the most part, bro, going to the gym for me is just about my mental health, bro. It's about my emotional well-being. Because if I don't go into the gym, bro, like I feel the monsters creeping back into my head. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it sounds like you lift. So I'm sure that you understand what I'm talking about with that, bro. Country, I'm 40 and a fat boy, but I can lift what most people can't. Country, you're a machine, dog. You are absolutely a machine. I love you, bro. Shane, it's so good to see you here, man. I appreciate you, dog. Let's see. I can see these a little better on here. Hey, so we've got some people in here. Oh, Tristan, you get me on that? I feel you, brother. I feel you, man. Big love to you, bro. So look, we've got some people on here. I wanted to talk about something because I've been talking for like a month and a half to the dudes from Soft White Underbelly. And, I applied to be on their podcast and they hit me up. They're like, yeah, we're definitely interested. Like, it's just about, are we going to have you in LA? Are we going to have you in Tampa? And I'm like, well, I live 3 hours from Tampa, dog. You let me know when you're going to be in Tampa. We're good to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll roll up, dog. And they hit me up just 2 days ago and they said, hey, pick a time on this day. So Saturday, I'm going to be in Tampa. I'm going to be going on Soft White Underbelly. I'm really excited, man, because that's I love that podcast, bro. I love what they do. They have so much fire content on there. They knock them out the park every single time. I love their production. I love their approach. So I'm really excited about that, man. This is like a big thing for me personally, just the way that I'm feeling it. Like, I'm stoked about Soft White Underbelly for sure. Let's see. I saw somebody ask me if I know Johnny Mitchell. I do know Johnny Mitchell, man. I know Johnny Mitchell, and he's a really cool dude. Like, I actually got to meet him in New York with Ian Bick. We were chilling, we were kicking it, and he was super, super friendly dude. And we did time in the same joints, bro. Like, I did time in OSP, he did time in OSP. He actually went in the year that I went out. Like, the year that I graduated was the year that he was going in to prison. So, hopefully me and Johnny are going to sit down and do some content soon. He's funny as hell, bro. Holy, what the... Yo, James, man, I really appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much, dog. Big love and respect. That absolutely helps. James Bach said, if that helped, this should definitely help, brother. Thank you so much, my dude. That's huge. That's huge. You got me, bro. I love you. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, dog. Let's see. You're a good dude, James. I can't even say enough, dog. I appreciate that. Sean said he loves that show. Yeah, Soft White Underbelly. It's going to be a lot of fun. I haven't been to Tampa in a minute. Tampa's a dope place, bro. I went to Tampa for Gasparilla. which is a pirate festival. Like the whole city of Tampa shows out and shows up dressed as pirates, right? And it gets crazy as hell. I'm gonna actually do content on my trip to Gasparilla because it was wild. Like a lot happened, and it's one of those unbelievable things. But it was super cool, and it also goes along with being able to meet bands and stuff like that. So a lot of you guys know that I went to Rockville this last Sunday, and I just want to say this again. Like a lot of people saw that graduated, yeah, paroled, graduated, paroled. I call paroling graduating. That's just me. Like I graduated, bro. I'll call getting off of probation graduating too, because I'm stupid and I love it like that. So when I was at Rockville Sunday, the main band that I went to see was Nothing Nowhere. Like I love Deftones, but I've seen them 14 times before this. This was my 15th Deftones show. I love Tool, but I've seen them 7 times before that. This is my 8th Tool show. Nothing Nowhere, I'd only seen them 1 time before, and that was in Tampa at Orpheum. They put on such a sick show. They're so much harder live. Got to see him this time, and like this latest album is metal. Like he's going all out. He's got all sorts of crazy people on there. So it was a great show, and then I got to meet him, hang out with him. He was such a cool dude, man. Like Nothing Nowhere was one of those experiences like I'm gonna meet one of my people that's my musical heroes. Please don't suck, please don't suck, please don't suck. And he didn't. He was amazing. Shane, bro, what? Thank you so much. Shane said the Discord server is already big guy. Shot a few messages. Maybe you can read when you get a chance later. Thank you for all you do. Shane, thank you so much, brother. Thank you for the work on the Discord server, for our community. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everything that you do, man. Thank you for being a kick-ass mod and a good friend, brother. I love you, dog. I missed one up here. M. Scotty, what's up, man? My homie got arrested at 16 and is doing 40 years. Made some bad choices on Addy. Will he have a chance to function as an adult when he gets out? So he's going to be like 56 when he gets out. Does he have like good time or anything? Bro, 40 years as a 16-year-old dog, like that is hard. That's a hard one. So like, I mean, getting out at 56 isn't the end of the world. You know, he could still have a life, but it's going to be a really hard transition, man. He's going to be really institutionalized. James Box said, got a header, folks. Everyone stay safe. Y'all are loved. JD, you're dope. James, I love you, man. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for all the love, bro. You have a beautiful evening, man. I really appreciate you. Stay up, big dog. So yeah, like coming out at 56 years old, that's going to be rough, but I know dudes who have done it, man. It's just going to be a really hard transition. He's going to need support. So if you're the homie, ride out with the homie, man. You know what I'm saying? Give him the love, give him the support. Be there for him. I know that's a long time, right? It's really easy to forget somebody out of sight, out of mind in 40 years. Write him, bro. Show him he's loved, because it's so easy in there to feel like everyone's forgotten you and have no attachment to the outside world. And that makes it so much easier to catch more charges in there, bro. Like I know dudes who were in there and they're like, everyone I love forgot me, so I may as well just stab people up and make this the rest of my life, bro. Give them something to live for. You know, show them some love, bro. 100%. Hey, CJ Sybil, thank you so much. I love watching, bro. I'm at work watching you right now. Keep up. The realest dude on YouTube I've seen, and how you do for your people. Be good or be good at it. CJ, brother, thank you so much, man. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the support. Yo, thank you for the kind words. I love you, dog. I absolutely love you. I hope that you're having a great night at work, man. Stay with us, bro. It's great to have you here in this community. Starscream 316. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Love your content. Congrats on changing your life. Thank you, Starscream. So let me ask you a question, Starscream. You're named after the Decepticon, right? Like, you're definitely named after the Decepticon. I know you are. I know that's what time it is. These lights are killing me. Sorry, I'm going to put these on because it makes it so much easier for me with the lights. Yeah, I can't do these super bright lights for long periods of time. They kill me. Let's see. Shane said, hey fam, can y'all go smash the like button? Thank you so much, Shane. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you guys want to hit the like button, I'd really appreciate that. But like, I just appreciate everybody being here. Nightmare Crater, what's up, bro? You seen the trailer for the movie on the war against SOs? No, dog, what? Where's that at? Like, can you shoot a link or something like that, bro? I want to see that. What's it called? Give me the name so that I can check it out, bro. Let's all have a viewing party together. That would be so lit. Christy, JD Delay, much love from Texas. What's up, Christy? How's Texas? Let's see. The Mystery Cook. Can't you get 40 years for meth in the U.S.? I've never seen anybody get 40 years for meth. Like, usually like a trafficking charge will jump from like 15 years if it's armed trafficking to 30 years. I've never seen anybody get 40. That's like, I'm not even going to ask what dude did. I don't even feel like that's important. That's homie's friend. He's asking how to ride out with them. I totally, I just respect that he's doing that. And yeah, so Jeffrey Campbell, just depends on how much meth. It also depends on what state, bro, because some states have harsher laws for possession than others. So I'm just speaking from my experience from like Oregon and Florida, particularly Florida, because I was moving a lot more weight in Florida than I was ever moving in Oregon. I was much more about the GTA in Oregon. And then when I got to Florida, I was like, man, I'm working too hard, not making enough, too much risk, too much exposure. Have to worry about all the fingerprints. I'm just going to start slanging, man. And it turned out I was way too good at it. And that got me in really deep, really quickly. And then I was like, man, I see all these people doing huge time for the same ass shit that I'm doing. And this circle's too small. It's just a matter of time until they wrap me up on that same type of thing. And then I'll be doing like that big boy time, bro. I'm not trying to do all that over, freezer bags full of crystal, bro. Like, it's not worth it. Especially like, I'm not walking around with that much money and that much product unarmed. I'm sorry, I just don't do it, bro. And I already have one felon in possession of a firearm charge. Like, next one, they're all the way locking me up, bro. I'm done. So I started doing the fraud and the counterfeiting, and I figured like may as well go federal. Because I hear the feds are way better time. Like, if you listen to Ian's stories about prison as opposed to my stories about prison, you can tell the feds are better time if you're on that minimum custody stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you're not down on no violent crime, the stories that Larry tells about the prison time he did in the feds, like, that's completely different. You know what I'm saying? But what he did was considered a violent crime, even if he didn't hurt anybody, that just doing the robberies and also the RICO with the interstate, all that stuff, bro. Like, they consider that a much bigger deal. I figured if I'm going to get hemmed up on something, I want some easy time. I want some, like, white collar, like, kinder camp type time, bro. Because it's just easier there. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people come at me and they're like, yo, Oregon's not the hardest time you can do. And I'm like, bro, I never said it was, bro. I don't want to do the hardest time that you can do. Doing the hardest time you can do, that sounds terrible to me. Are you kidding me? Why would I want to do the hardest time? California's much rougher. Good for you, dog. Like, I'm honestly sorry you had to go through that. You know why Oregon is much rougher time? Because the inmates and the convicts choose to live like that, bro. Like, it's the politics that make it like that. It's not the staff that runs the prisons. 100%, it is the inmates and mainly the gangs that determine the politics and make it how people are living in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is 100 inmates to every fucking staff member in there. You cannot tell me that the staff is the one who's actually in charge. That's not how that goes. Like, so I'm just saying, like, I was hoping to do easier time, and I ended up doing the easiest time of all, house arrest. And recovery gave me that because I was able to get clean, I was able to get sober, I was able to get into the field of recovery and start helping other people, and the courts looked really good on that. So I love the look on your mirrored sunglasses. I love your channel, and the crazy eyes look awesome. Thank you so much, man. So I've got like I have to use this ring light, and then I've got an aperture light behind it. So like it kind of gives like the double weird like light glow. And you know, like just to get the lighting that I want hurts my eyes, bro. Like I've got sensitive eyes and I have allergies really bad. Right now, I'm experiencing a little bit extra allergies because we have a special guest here. And I'm going to talk about that more soon. But for right now, I'm going to keep it under wraps because I just need to keep it under wraps. Trust me, you'll understand in the future. Christy said, dude, I'm so proud of how you've turned your life around and used your past to tell stories. Thank you so much, Christy. Look, all of us have a story to tell, and that story has the power to help others, whether it's just making them feel less alone, whether it's teaching them how they don't want to end up, whether it's teaching them how to get out of where they're at, or just like learning and growing and educating each other. Our stories are all powerful, every single one of us. There's not a person in this community, there's not a person in this universe that can't teach me something if I'm humble enough to learn. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's important to me. So, me being able to voice my story, especially the parts that are hard to talk about. The parts that are hard to talk about seem to be the parts that help people the most. Like, when I talk about getting molested as a child, that helps people who have had that same experience that don't have the voice to be able to speak about it yet. I didn't have the voice to speak about it. I didn't have the voice to acknowledge it or say it out loud until I was in my like late 20s, and it happened when I was 6 years old. But if other men who experienced that as children see me saying it out loud and being okay and talking about it, it makes it a little easier for them. I know because I watched other men speak about what happened to them, and it made it a little bit easier for me to speak about. So every time that I do public speaking, that's one of the things that I touch on. Do I want to get up in front of a shitload of strangers and be like, hi, my name is JD, like I was molested as a kid, a grown man did terrible things to me? Absolutely not, bro. Like it still puts a lump in my throat. Like it still hurts when I talk about it, but it's important because it can help other people, and that's like what matters to me. So I love you guys, man. Sorry, I just went on a tangent. I'm having a really good time with y'all tonight. Christian Blessing. Bro, I'm 22 and fighting to get clean off this Fetty White. Homie, get help. Get help now, bro. Like, I'm telling you, like, everyone that I know from my past life when I was using, they're dead, bro. They're dead. There's, like, a few that are in recovery, and one that made it to prison, and the rest of them are dead, homie. Like, they're dead. It's a graveyard. That stuff is killing people right and left, man. Like, I don't know where you're at, but, like, if you're anywhere near the Daytona Beach area, I can help you get into detox. I can help you get into a place. Wherever you are, wherever you're at, there are resources. There are people that will help you. Let's see. Why do you have a Jacksonville thumbnail? You caught me. You caught me. I really thought that was Tampa. That's Jax, isn't it? That makes 1000% sense. Yeah, I screwed up. That's Jacksonville, and I meant to do Tampa. I meant to have a Tampa thumbnail because I'm going there this weekend to do the podcast Soft White Underbelly, which I'm really excited about because it's one of my personal favorites. Like, I love watching the Soft White Underbelly podcast and what they do. Like, they've got some really sick shit going on there. Like, all their stuff is interesting as hell. And this weekend, me and my wife are going to be up in Tampa, and I'm going to be doing an interview with them. I've been trying to get on there for a couple months now. I've been talking to them for about a month, and they finally hit me back, and they're like, yo, this is what's up. This is what we're doing. Sean, you like the new background? This is actually not a new background. I have a bunch of new backgrounds, and I'm going to be using these new backgrounds for the skits and rotating out the backgrounds because I found different backgrounds for different places in the prison. And I'm just trying to advance the skits and make them better because they're one of my favorite things that I do. Like the skits with the Honeki. Those things are my favorite. I really enjoy doing those. I think the next one, I really want to like focus more on my dude, Big Country. Thomas Jolie, are there any self-defense tips you could give? don't lose. Don't fight fair. If you get the feeling that someone's going to hit you, hit them first. Hit them hard. Hit them with anything you have in the room. Hit them with a knife. I think that's called something else. Stabbing. Do whatever you have to do. The only rules in a fight, bro, is do not lose. If it comes down to you putting me in a position where it's me or you, guess what? It's going to be you, because I'm going home to my family, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, 1,000%, do whatever it takes. There's no such thing as a fair fight anywhere. The people that, like, if you want a fair fight, bro, get in the ring. Get in the ring, period. Because if you fight me on the mean streets, I'm using everything I have. And I probably got something on me that I can stick through you in some way, shape, or form. That sounded sketchier than I meant it to sound. That sounded a little, yeah. No, I meant it that way. 1,000%. If you think someone is going to hit you, hit them as hard as you can. Don't stop swinging. This is truly the best advice I ever decided to live by. Look, man, if you go into a situation where you're actually going to fight someone, bro, what I've learned is you always have to assume that their intent is to kill you, because you can't read their mind. You just know they're trying to hurt you. So if I get in a fight with somebody, I assume they're trying to kill me. And I'm going to do anything I can to make sure that doesn't happen. Even if that means that they don't go home that night, I know I'm gonna. Period. That's just what it is. I'm gonna go home. Like, I'm sorry about your luck, bro. You shouldn't have put me in a position, because, like, here's things that I'm not going to fight about. You're not going to call me a name and make me fight. You're not going to talk shit to me and make me fight. I'm not going to fight over my pride. I'm not going to fight over my ego, because I'm not going to risk my freedom over that, bro. And I'm not going to risk my life over that. I'm too old and I've done too much in my life to have to prove myself to anyone. Anyone. I know who I am, dog. If everyone else on the planet thinks that I'm a weakling or a bitch or a sissy or whatever the fuck someone wants to call me, bro, run that shit up, dog. Run it all the way up. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. I don't care. What I know is I'm going to go home. Now, you touch me, and that's a completely different story. If I have to defend someone else, I see you picking on a woman, I see you picking on a child, elderly, an animal, you know what I'm saying? If I see it's like 2 or 3 on 1 on somebody, and I don't feel like they deserve to get jumped, bro, I'm going to jump in. That's just me. That's more about honor. You know what I'm saying? But as far as my ego, we ain't fighting over my ego, dog. I don't need ego. I know me. I love me. So, somebody asked about how's Jess today. So, just so you guys know, a lot of you probably know who Jessica Kent is. She's one of my super close friends. Reese is in jail today. Reese is in jail for, I think, 2 aggravated assaults, something with a gun. He was also arrested in possession of controlled substance in Arkansas. It's Arkansas. So look, she feels safer with Reese not on the streets. Reese has done a lot of really skeevy, abusive stuff to her. He also has pending charges. He has a warrant in Chicago for domestic violence for what he did to her in front of their kids, man. In front of their kids, this coward who's like, he's a veteran, bro. He's a veteran. Like, he's a dangerous dude. Why's he got to swoop? Like, y'all haven't met Jessica Kent? I have. She like small, bro. She's a small little lady, bro. She's got heart. She's a great person, but she is a small person. This dude swung her up by her neck against a wall and was crazy as fuck in front of their kids, dog. The kids are scared of him. She's scared of him. So look, I don't condone abusive behavior, man. You know what I'm saying? This dude has a warrant to deal with in Chicago when they're done with him in Arkansas. So they are sleeping a little bit easier knowing that he's not on the streets, because he's not in the right state of mind. He's armed. He literally walked out of the house and started shooting, and that's why he's locked up right now. So clearly he's a liability, dog. Like, if you're just gonna walk out of your house and start shooting, You a liability, bro. We don't know what you're gonna do. And when it comes to protecting women and children, man, he should just stay locked up. He should stay right where he's at, dog. Until they extradite him to Chicago to face his charges there. You know what I'm saying? And then let him do his time, bro. Let him do his time. Look, somebody asked what the Jax on my chest means. That is my wife's name. My beautiful wife, who is way too hot for me, like one of the kindest human beings that I've ever met in my entire life. That's why I have Jax tattooed on my chest. She's my forever person. She adopted me, and she takes care of me mentally, spiritually, emotionally. She gives me things that no one else on this planet ever has or ever could. And we've really helped each other. We've grown into much different people than we started out as together. So that's why I have Jax tattooed on my chest, man, because she has a place very close to my heart at all times. You know what I'm saying? Abigail said, it's awful how addiction changes people, uproots lives, shatters the people around them. Sometimes people need to do time to realize what's important in life and learn respect. Hey, look, man, 1000%. And like, I don't wish the worst on Reese. I hope for him to get better. I hope for him to heal. But right now, dog, like, dude walking around just blasting off guns for no reason and shit, bro, he's a dad. He's a dad. You have to give that shit up when you're a dad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you have to go to prison. I wasn't willing to give it up. I went to prison. That hurt my son. That hurt me. You know what I'm saying? So it sucks. I hope that he gets well. I hope the best for him. But he needs a timeout. He needs to go sit in the corner, facing the wall, and think about what he did. Period. Thank you, Jax, for letting us have the gift of a changed man. Hey, you know what? Like, she's sitting in the other room right now, and I'm not spending time with her because I'm on here spending time with you guys. You know what I'm saying? She is very cool about me. Like, she supports me, you know, pursuing this community. She knows that this does a lot for me and my personal recovery, having this community, being able to talk with all of you guys. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Jax is really super supportive and patient because we don't get as much time together. I'm always, you know, making content. I'm always talking to other people.
I love you guys.
Jax just said she loves you guys through the door. You know, she really is cool about sharing time, and she's a perfect partner. Hey JD, you still stealing cars? Absolutely not, bro. I haven't stolen a car no, I'm not stealing cars. I've been completely clean and sober for 4 years, and I don't break serious laws anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, the average American commits 3 felonies a day without even knowing it. Hey, everybody says they love you, Jax. So the average American commits 3 felonies a day without knowing it because America has so many crazy, stupid laws. So like, in all honesty and transparency, I can't say that I don't break any laws. You know what I'm saying? Because like, there's so many laws we don't even know about. We have laws on the books still from the 1800s that are so irrelevant, but like, if they really knew what they were and they tried to pull them out, we could get bopped, bro. It's crazy. So, am I on the juice? I'm like, define juice, because like, I'm on TRT. I'm in my mid 40s, and I'm not trying to be like, you know, testosterone deficient. I'm never gonna lie about that shit either, bro. Like, I'm not Liver King. I'm not gonna be like, I don't touch anything. I just eat dog balls all day and I look like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do TRT 100%. And lately I've been taking a SARM. It's called MK677. The dude who is one of the dudes from Convict Clothing, one of my business partners, he also owns a supplement store, and he has a good line of SARMs. They're really dope. So I was trying one of those. I haven't really seen too much of the effects yet because I've just started doing it. Hey, you take MK677. You liking it? Is it helping you? Hold on a second here. Like, look, man, I'm seeing that Thomas Jolly tossed something up, and it's not letting me read it at all whatsoever, bro. Like, Thomas, if you put a donation on the board, it's not letting me see what you said. So please, I'm watching for your name, and I don't want to not answer your question. I don't want to not read your comment. It's just like a YouTube thing. Sometimes they come through transposed with each other, so I can't really tell what they're saying, and I don't want to disrespect you in any way, shape, or form. Please don't throw more money. Just let me know. I'm watching for your name so that I can address whatever you were saying, man. And I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Sean, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. He said the tats are crazy. Much love. Hey, much love right back to you, man. Oh, Philly? You in Philly? That's what's up, man. That's dope. I'm still looking for Thomas because I really don't want anything to go unanswered. If somebody does one of those super questions, man, it's super important to me that if somebody's supporting me, that I make sure that I address whatever they want to say, answer their questions, show them love and respect back. So, hey, Six Guns All. Hey, JD, I just wanted to ask, what's your main tip for helping someone going through rehab? My sister just started working at a rehab facility as a pharmacy technician and a counselor. So the main tip for helping somebody who is going through rehab, so is this for your sister who's going to be working at a rehab, or someone who is going through rehab themselves because they have substance use disorder and they're trying to find a program? And by the way, dude, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate you. To answer your question, if you're talking about somebody who's actually going through treatment themselves for substance use disorder, just listen, surrender. Like, the thing that kept me wrapped up and going back out to the streets and the substances and the crime and all of that gnarly stuff that, like, I really genuinely wanted out. I 100% wanted out. Like, you could have given me a lie detector test. I could have passed a polygraph saying, I promise I'll never use again. God, just get me out of this trouble that I'm in right now. Like, I would have passed a polygraph, bro. But I kept going out. And I went to treatment. Like, it wasn't the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh time that worked for me. It was the eighth time. The eighth time. It took me that many times. So if you're going through substance use issues and you don't get it the first time, the second time, understand that that's normal. But, like, the sooner that you get to the point where you just completely surrender and understand, okay, the way that I've been doing things clearly doesn't work. I need someone else to help me. And you surrender to that and you start working on a program, that's when it'll click. That's when it's going to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pride was what sent me out every time, because I would get like 30 days clean and I'd be like, yeah, I got this. Do you know who I am? I'm JD DeLay. I got this. I'm going to handle it. Like, I've learned enough. I don't need anything else from you people. I'm cured. I was not cured, bro. If you hear me say I got this when it comes to my substance use disorder, just know that I'm headed for a wreck, bro. I don't have it. I'm never going to have it. You know what I'm saying? I have enough knowledge and enough experience to know that I need to work on it every single day. If you get cocky about it, you're already getting complacent. You're in a bad place. You're not safe. So, yeah, it's something that you have to develop. You have to build your recovery. You have to, like, it's like having a pet or a kid. You have to feed it. You have to water it. You have to give it time and attention. Look, when I was in my addiction, I spent 24 hours a day chasing that shit. If I don't chase recovery with that same fever and that same energy, I'm already screwed, period. So, let's see. Hey, good night, Harvey. Love you, bro. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Can you please interview Gary Ican Sparkman? Who that is? I don't even know who that is. Let me know who that is, and maybe we'll do it. Nightmare Crater. The Sound of Freedom from Angel Studios is the movie. The Sound of Freedom from Angel Studios. That's what you were talking about, that SO movie. Yeah, dog. Okay. The Sound of Freedom. Hey, Jax. Yeah? Remember The Sound of Freedom. Trevor, thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Your generosity is greatly appreciated. I love you, dog. Thank you. Where can I get the Sound of Freedom? See, you got people's attention with that Sound of Freedom shit, bro. Good night, Kathleen. Thank you for being with us. I love you. Dakota, holy crap, I caught a live. Why does it never tell me? I don't know, bro. But you're here. We're here. You're loved. We appreciate you being here. So for anybody who's come in since earlier, this weekend I am going to be getting interviewed for one of my favorite podcasts, man. It says it on the thumbnail, Soft White Underbelly. If you guys haven't checked out Soft White Underbelly, you guys need to check out Soft White Underbelly. They have some fire interviews on there. I'm going to Tampa. I've got an appointment to go and be interviewed by these dudes. Their approach with their production and the way it's just raw and real, I love it. And they get some of the best people for their interviews, dude. Like, did any of you guys see the interviews with the Whitakers, America's Most Inbred Family? That is wild, bro. That is wild. The Whitakers are wild. There's a lot of really cool stuff on their channel, and they're like a larger channel. I'm really excited to have this opportunity. They've been super cool to work with so far, and I'm really excited to be there, man. It's going to be really cool. Yeah, so like part of the application process is that you have to send in a video to Soft White Underbelly, and you have to wrap your story into 45 seconds for them, which my story is intensive and there's a lot of moving parts. And I'm very long-winded. That was the hardest part, was making a video that was so small to like, this is who I am, this is representative of my story. But I did it in black and white because I thought that would be really cool. Muse, right, I'm not getting notifications for lives. Hello from Oregon. Muse, what's up? How's Oregon? I talked to my mom today, as I do every day. She said it's beautiful in Eugene. So that was really cool to know, because it's been raining here in Florida the past few days. I was really stoked it barely rained today. JD, can you make prison cooking videos? I can, but I usually do that when I'm like doing them with Ian. So, you know, I haven't done very many on my own. I didn't do a lot of my own cooking in prison. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I usually had a full box, and like, you know, I was a gang member. I was high-ranking gang member. And I had all the commissary. Like, I never had to want for anything. So I generally would have other people cook for me. And then I would feed, you know, a group of people. Every time we would spread, we would put a bunch of people on and we would just feed people. I don't like hungry human beings, bro. Like, that's one thing that sucked about prison, was there were so many people in there who had absolutely nothing. And like, even when I'm a scumbag, bro, I got a big heart, and I don't want to see people hungry. I don't want to see people walking around going, God, my pits stink because I can't afford deodorant. So, like, I would be hooking people up with stuff, but I didn't really like cooking all that much. I just didn't, man. Like, I had a couple recipes that I knew, and, like, I would make small spreads for myself because a lot of the time that I did, we were on, like, 23-hour-a-day lockdown in OSP. Every other day. We'd get yard every other day for a couple hours, and then the next day we'd be on lockdown, and we got showers like 3 times a week. So we spent a lot of time stuck in our cells. So, you know, a lot of the time it was hard to feed too many people or whatever, but we could get the cells on either side of us, or if somebody wanted to fish something down and, you know, pull their burrito on a piece of paper down the dirty ass tier, we could do that. You know, that was kind of dope. But, it was just, I hate seeing people go without, bro. Like, good dudes should not go without food in there. Good dudes should not have to worry about what they smell like in there because they can't afford deodorant. It sucks. So, you know, we wrap up them scumbag pedos. We take everything that they had, and then, you know, I would Robin Hood that shit for people. Yo, Fepix Gaming, what's up? How you doing? Big love to you, family. I appreciate you being here. Big love to you. Being in prison is the punishment. Treating people like shit shouldn't be. The incarcerated are still humans and still deserve rights. Abigail, I 1000% agree with you, except pedos aren't people. Just saying. I'm just throwing that in there because it's important to me. Do I have a Patreon? I do not have a Patreon. A bunch of people have told me that I should start a Patreon. I haven't done it yet. I've just been really busy building this community. and putting time into this community, and I didn't really want anything to take away from what we're doing here, but eventually I probably will do a Patreon if there's enough people that are interested, and that'll let me talk about wilder stuff that I can't talk about here. And that's really why I'm interested in Patreon, because I'll be able to like really get into the graphic stuff without possibly losing my channel, man. So let's see. Sunny near capital. I still need to visit Florida, checking into moving. Sunny near the capital. So what, like near Salem? I lived in Salem for a while when I was in prison. OSP, OSPM, Sandy M, Mill Creek. JD, when are you going to make some more music? I love it. Bro, I'm dying to get back into the studio and make some more music. I'm 100% about that. I definitely really, really want to get back in and make some more music for sure. Like, I've got a studio that'll let me come in too and record for free. I just need to get off my ass and do it, man. I've been working more on video content than I have been on music. And I feel it, bro, like, because I definitely want to get some stuff off my chest musically. Like, that's very cathartic for me. Like, music is healing. Music has the power to heal the person who's making the music, and it has the power to connect other people through music. It's very healing. Like, kind of going to Rockville this last weekend, a little bit of a fire under my ass to make some more music here soon. So 100%, I appreciate that you're interested. I appreciate that you want to hear it. It means a lot to me. Thank you for asking, and I'm going to get in there. I'm going to call my boy CJ, and I'm going to be like, dog, what up with that studio time? Probably next week. Sounds like I should just book it for next week. It was an old cop killer in the 80s when I was in prison. I robbed him of his commissary every time I got to. I must have missed the first half of that. I'm really lost on that. Hey, what's up, Pennsylvania? How you doing, Riley? JD, what's the worst minimum that you were at? Well, look, let's see. Anita Hauser? Let's see. The worst minimum that I was at, probably Warner Creek Correctional Facility in the state of Oregon. It was really petty, really super petty. And they were not feeling my style at all. Like, I was a gang member that came from Snake River, and I was not the type of person they were trying to have there. I was only there for like a month and a half, and they shot my ass to OSP. They tried to get me out of there as quickly as humanly possible. They were just like, yo, he don't belong here. And they were right. I didn't really want to be there either. I mean, it was comfortable. It was cushy. They had a great gym. Their weight pile was sick. But I wasn't really the type of person that they wanted as an inmate there. I was the opposite. They wanted a bunch of sheep. Putting me in there was not good. Hey, Fapex Gaming, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I need to find more ways to support you. You being here supports me. And thank you. Every time you come in here, you donate. And I appreciate you so much. It means so much to me. I love you. You're a part of this family. And, I will do a Patreon eventually, but right now I'm just really trying to build this community and spend as much time with all of you as I possibly can, because I love y'all, man. Y'all are great to me. Y'all are a part of my recovery every single day. You know what I'm saying? There's not a day that goes by that I don't get a comment from somebody in this community that probably honestly saves my day. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all say some amazing, profound, kind words to me. Bear Gibson, I wish I could donate, but I hope me being a part of this community is enough. It is. It 100% is, dude. You don't got to donate. You're here. You're kicking it with us. You're welcome. You're family. You know, I appreciate the donations so much. They really, really do help. But don't ever feel like you can't be here if you can't donate. That's not what it is, bro. We're all family here. We're all kicking it here. We're all supporting each other. We're all loving each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be here, be with us. So, that's what's important. That's what means the most to me. I don't care if it's 3 people in this group, while we're doing lives, or if it's 135 like we got right now. I love every single one of you. You guys are important to me. I don't get to a lot of meetings anymore. Like the 12-step thing kind of doesn't work for me as much because there's a lot of stuff in there that just for me it doesn't vibe. I think that it helps a lot of people. I still talk to my sponsors in NA and AA on a regular basis, and I still talk to all my sponsees, and we go through the step work and everything. But the community here where I'm at is there's issues that it doesn't feel like somewhere that's positive for me. I get a lot of that here, and I get a lot of that by working with my clients, and I get a lot of that by working with my sponsees. So, this is important to me, just being here with y'all. So, me neither. I've kind of switched over to channels like this instead of 12-step groups, and it seems to work for me. Zach, that's what's up, my man. Also, I do a lot of my work these days in Smart Recovery. Smart Recovery is my absolute jam, bro. I'll always love AA and NA. They kept me on the right path for years, and I'm not knocking them. They're amazing programs. I still work with my sponsees in those programs. I still have clients who are like, yo, I really want to be in AA or NA, you know what I'm saying? And I 100% am supportive of that. It's beautiful. A lot of good stuff comes from the 12-step meetings. I just, it's the local community here. I just see a lot of people judging people. I see a lot of stigmatized shit. I see people that are in mat treatment not getting respected. And I while out. I go to meetings and I straight yell at people, bro. Like, I yell at people in the middle of meetings. Somebody will say some really awful shit to somebody who's trying their best to save their life through their doctor with medicated, with medically assisted treatment. And they'll be telling them that they're not clean, they're not sober, they're still using, and I'll lose my shit and I just start yelling at these people in meetings. It's a bad look. So, hey, thank you so much. Donated in the name of Bear. Hey, Mo, bro, I'm going to mess that name up. I'm going to call you Mo. Is that okay? I love you. Thank you so much. I'm sure Bear appreciates it. That's beautiful. Donna, we're so glad to have you here. Thank you for being here. I'm so proud. Sean said, I'm so proud you are going to be on Soft White Underbelly. Man, I'm super happy about it, bro. It's a super big blessing. So 100%. Lizzie Grace says, I don't like the meetings in my area. This meeting, I love this community you created. We love you here, sister. You are always welcome here. Everyone has to rehabilitate in a way that works for them. That's exactly what my coaching style is as a recovery coach. Look, man, like everybody has different root traumas. Everybody has different DOCs. Everybody has different ways that work for them, and everybody has different goals. So what I like to do is I like to talk to a person, see where they've been, see where it is that they want to go, and we build a pathway to recovery that bridges those two things. You know what I'm saying? In a way that works for them. Every single client that I have as a recovery coach has an individualized program of recovery that works specifically mapped out for them and their goals. Chris Green, thank you so much. Please keep doing what you're doing, especially with the younger kids. If I did not find my support network, I could have been one of the stats you talk about. Also, love from the Pacific Northwest, Spokane. Chris, thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate that. Yeah, and working with younger people, bro, like talking to younger people, like I really want to get into doing a tour where I'm speaking at schools. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be really cool for me. I would really like to do that. I also want to go in and speak at jails and prisons. And you guys, real quick, I want to talk about this. This is really important to me. So one of my good friends got me an opportunity in August, the beginning of August. I'm going to be speaking at a peer support conference in Arkansas. There's also going to be, it's during Overdose Awareness Day. There's going to be a big event where Arkansas, in Little Rock, they shut down one of the bridges. They're going to light it up purple for overdose awareness. And I'm going to be the keynote speaker at the peer support and the keynote speaker at the overdose awareness event. But I'm also going to get to go into multiple jails in Arkansas in different counties and speak with the inmates. And I'm so excited about that. That means so much to me because I can't do that here in Florida. They won't let me in. Lucius Prime, thank you so much. Bro, I love your TikToks and videos. Much love, mad respect. Lucius, thank you. Big love and respect to you, homeboy. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Cynthia, my sister, what's going on? Bro, why is fent in drugs? What's the logic? It's not a problem here in Australia in the same way. It's not? You guys aren't having the same issue? This is a US thing? That's wild and crazy to me. I know it's in Canada too, but like a lot of the Chinese product was coming directly from China to here. Then they were shooting it to Canada and they were sneaking it across that border because that border was much looser than the Mexican border. Then they were sending it directly to Mexico and they were letting the cartels figure out how to get it in. And then they cracked down on that. And now they're just sending in precursors, the ingredients to make it to Mexico. So they're making it in wild batches, crazy batches. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to be selling a drug that kills your customer base. Who the fuck sells a product that kills off their customers? It doesn't make sense. It seems like chemical warfare to me. I know that we've been at odds with China for a long time, and fentanyl seems like the perfect weapon. I probably sound like a conspiracy theorist right now, but if you want to break down the infrastructure of our country, fentanyl's a pretty goddamn good way to do it, man. Like, it really seems like they have devised this to do that, in my opinion. Onyx Blazing Productions. When will you join the Discord server for you, JD? I'm gonna do that tonight. I need to do that tonight. I'm gonna get with Shane. I'm gonna sign in and do that tonight. I've been really, really busy, but I need to get on there and I need to do that. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you. I appreciate you. Oh, and also thank you for the love and support. I appreciate you. Yes, Cynthia, like, I think that this is kind of devised. I think that, like, it seems very direct. It seems very intended to me. I think that there's a reason that there's so much fentanyl coming into the U.S. It seems pretty clear and blatant to me. But, I've also been accused of being a conspiracy theorist. I've also been accused of being, shot out from too much drugs. I've also been accused of being perma-fried because I took so much acid. So, Onyx, I got you, brother. Want to pick your mind at some point. I'd love that, bro. I'd love that. 1,000%. Cynthia, it's not just me, it's you too. Loyal Goose, same. Good. We're all in good company then. The Mystery Cook. Yes, I've never heard of fent problems here in Oz either. Damn, man. That's cool. Donna, you're a sober hippie? Hell yeah. I grew up in Eugene, Oregon, the hippie capital of the universe. And I'm sober as hell. So I'm with you on that. Look, you guys, it is late. I need to jump into bed with Jax. We've got a lot to do tomorrow. So I really appreciate everybody being here. I appreciate y'all riding out with me. The lives mean a lot to me because of the social interaction. Just the direct interaction with you guys means a lot to me. Like, it really is genuinely one of my favorite parts of this community. So thank you for being here. I love each and every one of you, man. This is for you. Y'all be good or be good at it. I'll catch you on